Yeah. Good morning, my dear students and my dear friends. This is Sudhir and welcomes you all on today's class. And today we are going to start a chapter number 3. Yes, my dear. Today we are going to start a chapter number 3 and that is rounding off numbers. So dear students, we have already learned how to find the nearest 10, nearest 100 and nearest 1000 in a previous class. Now we have to do the same thing that we did before. जो पहले किया था वही अभी वापस करना है. Okay. So first of all, we have to remember these two things. Which one? This. The digits like 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are weak digits. Okay. These are weak digits. If we found these digits under observation, जब हम लोग observe करेंगे and if we are found these 4 digits, the number will round it down. The number will round it down. Okay. And if we found the strong digit, which strong digits like 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These are strong digits. Yes, these are strong digits. If we found these digits under the observation, when we will observe the number, है ना, अब जिस प्लेस को ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं अगर वहां पर एट दैट प्रॉपर प्लेस वी फाउंड दीज डिजिट्स द नंबर विल राउंडेड अप. नंबर विल राउंडेड अप. ओके. सो लिसन केयरफुली. अब कोई पूछेगा सर व्हाई दीज डिजिट्स, if there is a digits like this then why we will round it up, क्यों round up करेंगे? So look here, if you are using a number line for solving the question, अगर आप number line को solve कर using the number line, if you are trying to solve, what will happen? Suppose you have a number 17. Which number I said? 17. Okay. So 17 is present in between the 10 and 20. Yes, 17 is present between the 10 and 20. And the number which is present exactly in between the 10 and 20 is 15. Okay. Now listen carefully here. I'm going to find the nearest 10 of the 17. मुझे 17 का nearest 10 चाहिए. So listen carefully here, my dear. I'm going to write all the numbers. It is 11, 12, 13 and 14. Yes, 11, 12, 13 and 14. And the 15 is present in between the 10 and 20 exactly at a center. Okay, that it is 16, 17, 18 and 19. Okay, so you can see that 11, 12, 13 and 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. 11 have 1 at the last. 12 में last में 2 है. 13 have 3 and 14 have 4 at the last. So what is happening here? The number having these digits at last. If there is a number having these digits at the last में अगर ये digits है 1, 2, 3, 4. So what will happen? That will lies here before the 15. Yes, the number having 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 11, 12 and 13 and 14 are close to 10. ये सब के सब 10 के closed है. So what will happen? The number will round it down. 11, 12, 13 and 14 will be rounded down to 10. Okay. And if there is a number 6, 7, 8, 9, that means if there is a number 16, 17, 18, 19. 16 have 6 at the last, 17 have 7, 18 have 8, 19 have 9. So these are the, if there is a number having these digits, it is close to the next number. वो आगे वाले नंबर के ज्यादा पास है. Yes. So what will happen? The number will rounded up, and it is rounded down. Okay. You understand why we are rounding up the numbers having these digits? And 5 is present exactly at a center. So always remember that is also rounded up. Okay. The number 5 at the last is also a strong digit. That means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are strong digits. Okay. So without wasting any time, let's begin with the topic. Okay. चलो topic की तरफ चलते हैं quickly. So dear students, I have taken the questions from exercise. Yes, I have taken the questions from the exercise. Okay. So what is the first question? The question is, round up the following numbers to the nearest 10. Yes, my dear. Again, we have to solve the nearest 10. अब nearest 10 कैसे find out करेंगे? बहुत easy है. Listen here. Nearest 10. Nearest 10. Yes, nearest 10. So 10 have the 0. 10 have only 1 0. That means if you want to find the nearest 10, we have to observe the last digit. That means before the tens place, that is ones place. We are finding the nearest 10. Yes, nearest 10. So we have to observe the digit before the tens place. That means the last digit we have to observe. If there is a strong digit, it will be rounded up. If there is a weak digit, it will be rounded down. Okay. So now here 8 is there. Up half of 10 is 5. So we have to observe the digit, last digit. If it is 5 or more than 5, then the round number will round it up. Now you can see here there is 8, and 8 is what? 8 is the strong digit. Listen everyone here. 8 is the strong digit. That means 8 will lies after the center number. जो भी ये नंबर है 68, it is there ना, वो उस साइड रहेगा, राइट हैंड साइड में. सो व्हाट विल हैपन? इट विल राउंडेड अप. यस, 68 विल राउंडेड अप. अब राउंडेड अप होगा, सो 8 बिकम्स 0 माय डियर. यस, 8 बिकम्स 0 and the next number will be increased by 1. It will increase by 1. Okay, 8 will push to the 6 and the 6 becomes 7, and the nearest 10 of 68 is 70. Okay, it is 70. Now let's move toward the question number B. We have to observe the last digit. If it is 5 or more than 5, number will round it up. So it will be also, this number will also rounded up. 5 will be 0. And 5 is a strong digit, my dear. 5 is a strong digit. It have the power to push. So this 5 will push to the next digit to increase by 1, and the 4 becomes 5, that is 50. Similarly here, yes, 1 is there, and 1 is what? 1 is a weak digit. Yes, it is weak digit. So this 1 will be 0. Last wala to 0 ho gaya. Okay, and this 1 does not have any power. It not have any power to push the number. वो क्या है? Push नहीं करेगा because it is very close to 30. Yes, 31 is lies in between the 30 and 40, but it is close to 30. So it is 30. 3 will be as it is. Okay. Very good, Aji. Now let's move toward the next question. And the next question is 542. Yes, 542. We have to find nearest 10 of 542. अब इसमें क्या करेंगे? वही चीज करेंगे. Yes, we have to observe the last digit. If the last digit, that means if there is 0 now, yes, last digit we have to observe. It is what? It is weak digit. Yes, it is weak digit. So what will happen? The 2 becomes 0. 2 does not have any power to push 4. It does not push the 4. Okay, it will not push. So 4 will be as it is. 5 will be as it is. It is so simple. 542 lies in between the 540 and 550. ये जो नंबर है वो 540 और 550 के बीच में है, but it is close to the 540. Yes, it is close to the 540. And remember one thing, when you are finding the nearest 10, 10 have only one zero. तो आपके आंसर में सिर्फ एक ही जीरो आना चाहिए. ठीक है? Okay. Now let's move toward the question number E. And the question number E is 783. Yes, it is 783. We have to find the nearest 10 of 783. Yes. So what we have to do? We have to observe the place before the tens place. Tens place, what we are rounding? We are rounding up the tens place. So tens place के पहले वाला digit, that means ones place we have to observe. Okay, so at the ones place there is 3. 3 is weak, so 3 will be 0. Yes, 3 will be 0, and 3 not have any power. It is weak, so 8 will be as it is. अगर यहाँ strong digit होता, if there is a strong digit, then the next number will increase, that will increase by 1. उसको हम लोग 1 से बढ़ा देते, but वहाँ पर अब 3 है. So what we will do? We will write 7 as it is, and here is 8. Okay, we have to write 8 and the 7 will be here. So the answer is 780. Okay, now look everyone here, 428. We have to find the nearest 10 of 428. We have to observe the digit before the tens place. Tens निकाल रहे हो ना, ones and the tens. We have to round up the number. इसको round up करना है. Up करना है मतलब इसको बढ़ाना है कि नहीं बढ़ाना, that we have to look towards the, when we will up. इसको बढ़ाएंगे कब? जब अगर ये digit, if it is a strong digit, then Otherwise, it will be as it is. Okay, 8 is there. Yes, 8 is a strong digit. 8 will be 0, but 8 have the power to push. So 2 will increase. That means 2 will be 3. It will increase by 1. And the 4 will be as it is. It is 430. Now look at here. It is 989. Again, we have to observe the last digit. It is a strong digit. The number will round it up. Yes, it will be rounded up. 9 will be 0. And जब मैं इसको हटा रहा हूं तो क्या होगा 8 becomes 9 we have to add one more so it is 990 look everyone here लास्ट में 0 लास्ट में सब जगह 0 है ठीक है लास्ट there is only one zero 273 weak digit rounded down yes rounded down it will be rounded down to 0 7 will be as it is 2 will be as it is it is 270 now it is a 4-digit number अब देखो ध्यान से हाँ ये तो गड़बड़ करोगे it is what it is a 4-digit number 5655 and we have to round up to the nearest 10 to the nearest 10 yes nearest 10 the same thing we have to do last digit we have to observe it is strong digits yes it is a strong digit it will lies at the center okay maybe it at the center or after the center उधर साइड में रहेगा वो ठीक है so it will be rounded up 5 will be 0 5 have the power to push it becomes 6 6 will be as it is 5 will be as it is so 5655 is lies in between the 5650 and 5670 sorry 60 50 and 60 के बीच में है ना wait a minute हाँ it is lies in between the 650 and 660 but it is close to the 660 5660 so it will be rounded up okay okay now here is 7 rounded up 7 will be 0 7 will push to the next number it will becomes 3 8 and 9 so it is 9830 it is so simple you have to do the same thing okay rest of the number will be as it is and if you are increasing the digits agar 10 aa jata hai so the it will be carry forward okay so now let's move towards the next question and which is the question number 2 round up the following numbers to the nearest 100 yes nearest 100 अब क्या करेंगे now we have to observe the digits before the 100th place before the 100th place that means what ones tens 100 we have to observe the digit before पहले 100 के पहले वाला that is tens place अब इसको ऑब्जर्व करेंगे किसको ऑब्जर्व करेंगे at the tens place we have to observe the digit at tens place ठीक है if there is 5 or more than 5 then it will be rounded up otherwise it will be rounded down and one more thing I want to tell that is if you are finding the nearest 100 the last two digits are 0 yes in the 100 there is last two digits are 0 what is half of 100 half of 100 is 50 half of 100 is 50 so you can observe the last two digits or these digits what I'm saying here we want 5 or more than 5 देखो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ ध्यान से समझ लो ठीक है या तो आप लास्ट के दो डिजिट को ऑब्जर्व करो यू कैन ऑब्जर्व द लास्ट टू डिजिट्स ठीक है इफ दिस लास्ट टू डिजिट्स आर मोर देन हाफ और इट इज हाफ किसका हाफ 100 का हाफ अगर ये दो डिजिट को मिला करके इफ यू आर ऑब्जर्विंग दिस टू डिजिट्स इफ इट इज 50 और मोर देन 50 या 50 से अगर बड़ा है तो इसको हम लोग राउंड अप कर देंगे ठीक है आधे से ज्यादा चाहिए 100 के यस 100 इज देयर सो इट इज हियर इज 0 here is 100 so the 50 is present in between these two numbers so जो 50 के बाद जितने भी नंबर्स आएंगे whatever the number is it will be rounded up 50 के बाद वाले जितने भी नंबर्स है पूरे उधर चले जाएंगे towards the right hand side yes so what we want you want either observe the digit at the tens place it is so simple ना we want here 5 or more than 5 अगर यहाँ 5 या 5 से बड़ा है तो obviously the number formed by these two digit will be greater than 50 है ना अगर यहाँ 5 है यहाँ पर या तो 550 होगा या तो 50 से बड़ा ही होगा ओके सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू दैट द नंबर विल राउंडेड अप ओके सिंपल है यू कैन ऑब्जर्व द लास्ट टू डिजिट और यू कैन ऑब्जर्व दिस only a single digit at the tens place okay so here we want 5 Where? At the tens place we want. Okay. Before the hundred place, we want 5 or more than 5 to rounded up the number. Okay. So there is 7. Yes, my dear. There is 7. And it is, you can see that it is 75. Yes. At the tens place, there is 7. And the number formed by this last two digit is 75. And 75 is greater than 50. Yes. 75 is greater than 50. So what will happen? The number will round it up. These two digits are 0. This last two digit will be 0 and the 7 will push to the next number to increase by 1. It will increase and 6 becomes 7 and that is 700. So that is our nearest 100. We will do the same thing in the next question. Look everyone here. What is that? Nearest 100. What we are finding? Nearest 100. Yes, we are finding the nearest 100. So what you have to do? Either you can observe the digit before the 100 place. That means this single digit you can observe. Or you can observe both the numbers. That means the number formed by the last two digit. If it is 50 or more than 50. और obviously अगर 50 से अगर 50 या 50 से बड़ा है तो यहाँ 5 आएगा ही ना. Okay, so it is 82. Again, 82 is what? It is greater than 50. Yes, it is more than half. Number will round it up. This two digit, last two digit becomes 0. At 8 have the power to push the number 5 and it will be 6. जब push होता है तो एक digit आगे हो जाता है. That means एक number आगे बढ़ जाता है. ठीक है? Okay, now again here we have to observe the last two digit. 100 have 2 0. 100 have 2 0. We have to observe the last two digit. If it is 50 or more than 50, number will round it up. अब ये नहीं है, 19 is there, so number will round it down. Round it down हो जाएगा. These two digits are 0. The last two digit is 0. Okay. 1 is very weak. It does not have any power to push. So these two numbers will be as it is. इसको कुछ भी करना नहीं. It is 3200. Okay. Very good है जी. Okay. Now this one. Last two digit we have to observe. 100 में 2 0 है. Last के दो digit observe करो. 50 या 50 से बड़ा होना चाहिए. या फिर or you can observe the digit at the tens place. That means before the 100 place. If there is 5, there is not a 5. So number will round it up. इसके पीछे के तो सारे numbers 0 हो जाएंगे. But that number will push to the next number if it is strong. Okay. So there is 40. 40 is less than 50. So it will be rounded down. Last के दोनों 0 and the next number will be as it is. Don't push. Okay. Here 33 weak 0 0 8 8. हाँ जी सरकार. Last two digit इधर कितना भी रहे इनसे हमको कोई लेना देना नहीं है. We have to observe only last two digits. Okay. Now what we want? We want 5 or more than 5 at the tens place. Now you can see that here is 9. It is a strong digit. Okay. So इसके पीछे के जितने भी digit है numbers towards the right hand side will be 0. Okay. So last two digit is 0 0 and 9 will push to the number 6 and it becomes 7. Then 2 will be as it is and 5 will be as it is. Okay. It is 52,700. Okay. Now the next number. It is 5088. We have to observe last two digit. Last two digit we have to observe. If it is 50 or more than 50, that means we have to observe the last two. We have to observe the number formed by the last two digit. If it is 50 or more than 50, then it will be rounded. If it is more than 50, rounded up. If it is less than 50, rounded down. And if it is exactly 50, then it is also rounded up. ठीक है? तो अब 88 आ गया तो बड़ा है. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? Last two digit will be 0 and this 8 will push to the next number and 0 becomes 1 1 5. It is 5100. Okay. I hope you understand about all the questions. Okay. So let's move towards the next topic. Dear students, nearest 1000, same thing is there. Okay, if you want to find the nearest 1000 of a number, I'm solving here. Okay, I'm taking a one question in which the numbers are strong. That means उसको हम लोग round up करेंगे and one number will be rounded down. Okay, so look at here. It is 8 4 6, 3. Okay, now listen everyone here. What we are finding? We are finding the nearest thousand. Okay, so nearest thousand and thousand have 30 at the last. That means we have to observe the last three digits. Last three digit. And what is the half of thousand? Half of thousand is 500. Okay, so अब वो तीनों digit देखना है. The number formed by these three digits, if it is 500 or more than 500, तो round up कर देना. Now you can see here it is 463. वो 500 से छोटा है. That means what? These number will lies before the center number. वो बीच वाले नंबर के इधर आने वाला है. ठीक है, तो ये क्या होगा? राउंडेड डाउन होगा. ठीक है, सो दिस थ्री डिजिट, लास्ट थ्री डिजिट विल बी 0, 0, 0, 0. 4 is not strong. 8 will be as it is. It is 8,000. But if there is 6, suppose 8, 6, 6, 3 is there. So last three digit is more than 500 and this number will lies towards the right hand side of the number. बीच वाले नंबर के राइट हैंड साइड में आएगा. तो इट विल बी राउंडेड अप. इट विल बी राउंडेड अप. ओके, सो लास्ट थ्री डिजिट इज 0. But the 6 will push to the next number and the 8 becomes 9. 8 जो है वो 9 हो जाएगा. And one more thing, if there is already 9, it will increase by 1 and it becomes 10. Okay, wait a minute, it is visible in camera or not? Yes, it is visible. Very good. Look here, if there is 9, 9, 9, okay, like this. So what will happen? If you are increasing the next number, it becomes 10. So we can't write, we cannot write 10 directly. The one will carry forward to the next place. अब वो क्या होगा? Carry forward होता जाएगा. ठीक है? Okay. I hope you understand about it. So we will solve some more question in the next video. I hope you understand about the nearest 10 and 100, nearest 1000 and nearest 10,000, nearest lakh. We will do these questions in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.